Well, closing out a really solid week of trading today, Friday morning, ended up shorting the very top of the market, had a few other trades, about 4 trades on this morning session. We're going to go ahead and recap those from my live stream this morning. So sit back and enjoy going over the trades. Okay, so Nas daily, still just barely ticking overnight highs here. Excuse me, barely ticking yesterday's highs here is what I meant to say. Overnight highs ran yesterday's highs. That's a better way to word it. Opening up right around VWAP. Kind of expecting chop if we're opening up around VWAP. We do have news at 9. Pull that over. We got sentiment coming out at 9 o'clock. Should give us a little bit of movement. Historically gives us movement. We'll see if it does it today or not. But we are opening up right around 9 o'clock. So if we open VWAP, if market opens VWAP, I'm kind of expecting us to just chop till news. So we're just gonna wait to see what the market does when it opens up here in 50 seconds. See if we get some crazy selling going on or anything like that, but kind of expecting the chop, and then 9 o'clock hits and things should get a little bit more interesting. That's the goal. All right, triple Qs is a BSU. So the NAS is a BSU, which is up. It's their second bullish ranking. Got some buyers rotating to magical 80s here. Curious to see if we pop highs here or not, if we rotate off 80. I feel like the 80 rotation with point of control here makes a lot of sense for a little move to the downside, but buyers still looking decent. Let's pull up this DOM actually, so we can see if there's any absorption at the highs. I mean, we had 18 slap at 75, 87, excuse me, but this 85 is kind of interesting. I'm gonna try a little short off of the 85 level. Looking at the VWAP exit, it looks like I just barely missed it by just a little bit. Got a 40 block at 75. I feel like that runs, but we'll see. I'm taking that off. 6 points there. Oh, there it goes. Full rotate there. That's the full trade. I think I left like probably 3 points on the table or something there. So I don't know. We'll see how big of a rotation this ends up being. I think the VWAP exit, super safe, but it's hard for me to want to look for a lot more than VWAP when buyers are looking like this, and I'm kind of fading a move. You know what I mean? Like the opening move is up, so I'm kind of fading that with decent buyers. I'm not looking for a whole lot. So I pulled up this DOM when we were ticking new highs so that you could see what was going on. Did you spot that 85 level with me, or does it just look like a whole bunch of nothing? The way to think about it is kind of like blocks is like stage 1 of, okay, there's like 3 different levels of DOM usage, in my opinion. Level 1, which is you see the limited depth, you use it to place orders maybe, or maybe to see like some volume on the sides. Level 2 is using it for blocks. So like here we have 55 on at 76.5, maybe a magnet to the upside. And then level 3 is using it to see pace of play, the speed of orders, level of orders up at the top, and absorption happening. I'm using this DOM for number 3, basically. Let me pull up this DOM while we see if we want to be buying something down here or not. So like this 51 1/4 is kind of interesting, right? Like you got a lot of sellers trying to push us lower, and it's just not really happening yet. There it goes, flushes. So that's good. But it's just like all the way down here. Got 300 now trying to hold us down at 50s. Oh shoot, I went to buy. Pressed the wrong freaking button. I think I got a tick out of that. I pressed market sell instead of market buy. I wanted to buy 50s. Now it's flushing. My market sell would have actually played out better. I'm giving it about 3 points here. Looking at probably like 53s. Maybe the push into 55s. Just a quick little trade. Ideally, we can continue the push. 50 1/4 is pretty important. 50 flat is pretty important. That's the 50% retrace off the lows. I'm gonna take that off. It's close enough for me. It's what, 100 bucks, something like that. 80 bucks, 100 bucks, somewhere around there on the ES. Matt, I just got 3K in step 2. I'm funded. Let's go. Yo, GG's. Tommy, Yeah, drop a GG for Tommy on getting funded. If you are, so biggest piece of advice for getting funded or staying funded, patience. Just do what you were doing, right? Don't change it up. Do what you were doing. Be patient with it. Chat, if you want to be like Tommy and get funded, it's first link down below. Basically what that means is that you pass a 2-step process. They just passed step 2. Proving to a company, I like Top Step, but there's plenty of companies out there you can do your own research, that they are a good trader. After that you pass and after you show that you're a good trader, they give you money to trade with. And you get to keep a percentage of the profits. Normally it's like 90% of the profits you're keeping. I want to see the ES sweep this 300 at 32.5 and 30. Oh, 300 at 25 too. Geez, 420 at 120. Okay, it's kind of a lot of size to the downside. Little wick test for a potential short. If you're feeling really juicy for the continuation of the downside, little wick test here. I'm gonna try it. Little wick test on the 5 minute. Nas moving in slow-mo, man. When you can actually see like 2-3 point moves, it's crazy. Not doing anything on Delta. Just crack the low. You know you want to. I'm gonna go ahead and put a break-even stop here just because I don't want to be dumb. Heavy-ish, Delta. Heavy-ish. Okay, trying. Double bottom again. I feel like I'm fighting for these 5 points right now. Okay, I'm out. Nice. Little wick test. I took 2 or 3 points of drawdown. I think we got into like 02, right? And I got in at 100, 400 flat. So I took 3 points of drawdown for 8 points, 8.5 points or something like that. That 02, 03 level was where we were chopping a lot. So I knew that was going to be a point of interest. So I was fine with letting it go into that. And then exit, just looking at this prior open, typically a bounce spot. But pretty simple, straightforward there. Nothing too crazy by any means.